हाँ स्टूडेंट्स, पिछली बार हमने पढ़ा था कि व्हाट इज फिजिकल फिटनेस एंड वेलनेस और व्हाट इज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ फिजिकल फिटनेस एंड वेलनेस. So we could know about the importance of physical fitness and wellness, that physical fitness and wellness both are very important for our life. But what are the components from which physical fitness and wellness has been made? कौन से अवयव हैं जहाँ से फिजिकल फिटनेस वेलनेस बना है? सो फिजिकल फिटनेस और वेलनेस में हम दो पार्ट्स में लेंगे. First of all, physical fitness and then physical wellness. There are 5 components of physical fitness. We can show them just like in a circle or point wise. Whatever be your choice, or you may adopt some other method to write to attract the examiner. So 5 components are there of physical fitness and wellness. These 5 components are: first of all, it is strength, speed, endurance, flexibility, and coordination. First of all, we will take strength. Strength is very important for life. We should be strong enough to complete our daily needs and also to play games and to do other works. So strength is very important. It is necessary for good performance. In various games, maybe shot put, maybe hammer throw, maybe long jump, basketball, football, judo, swimming, etc. Any game, we require a lot of strength. The greatest amount of force that muscles can produce in a single effort, that is called strength. Or we can say ability to overcome resistance. Ability to overcome resistance, because resistance is always there. When the current flows through a wire, there is a resistance. Only then the current can pass through that resistance and can produce heat. Similarly here, there is a resistance when we are to do some work. There is a resistance from the body not to do that work, but we have to do. We have to apply strength. So, to overcome a resistance, the strength has been divided into 2 parts. One is your static strength. Static strength, we can say isometric strength. Iso means constant. Metric means length. When the length is constant, means stationary, acting from a single point. Ability to act against resistance from a single or one position. From one position only. For example, arm wrestling. Pushing a wall. Pushing a wall means to push the wall, we are applying some force. We are applying some force. Strength is, we are also applying strength. The work may not have been done. Similarly, arm wrestling. What is arm wrestling? If one hand is of mine, other hand is of some other person, जिसे पंजा लड़ाना कहते हैं आप, पंजा लड़ाना, यहाँ पर रखा और कोशिश करता है कि वो मेरी आर्म को नीचे गिरा दे, वो या मैं उसकी आर्म को नीचे गिराऊं. That is arm wrestling. And the second is your dynamic strength. Dynamic strength is isotonic strength. Iso means constant, tonic means tension. Tension is constant, but movement is there. So when the movement is there, then it is called dynamic. Dynamic strength. It is again of 3 types. One is your maximum strength, other is explosive strength, and the third is strength endurance. Maximum strength means ability to act against maximum resistance. ability to act against maximum resistance. And dynamic explosive strength means ability to overcome resistance with high speed. And third is the combination of strength and endurance, that ability to overcome resistance under fatigue. So first is to overcome resistance against maximum resistance. This ability to act against maximum resistance means throwing shot put, throwing discus, throwing javelin, etc. And the second is in speed. In speed, suppose we want to take some jump, so we have to come in a speed. We have to make some speed, only then we can jump. In a sprint start also, we have to start the sprint race and we have to run fast. So that is called explosive strength. And then other example can be of taking smashing a volleyball. We have to run some yards, maybe 2-3 steps, and jump, and then we have to smash. So along with strength there is speed also. But in the third is strength endurance, combination of strength and endurance, that ability to overcome resistance under fatigue. थक रहे हैं लेकिन तब भी हम फोर्स लगा रहे हैं. लॉन्ग रेसेस, मैराथन, judo, lawn tennis. In lawn tennis, sometimes the game goes up to 4 hours, 5 hours. So up to 4 and 5 hours. And similarly in your marathon, it may take 4 hours, 3 hours. So you will have to run, even you are tired, then you will again have to apply the force time and again. And you should not stop. That is strength endurance. The second point is, we can say this component is speed. Speed is also must. Sometimes we have to work fast. The speed should be there. But this speed may be different from the speed in physics. In physics, what is the speed? The rate of change of displacement is called speed. Rate of change of displacement. Time factor is there. And distance covered is also there. But here, distance may not be covered, but speed has to be maintained. For example, in judo, when there is a bar event or the speed, we have to make the speed to show our best. But we do not change the distance. We do not cover the distance. But speed is to be made. So what is speed? Ability of a person to perform similar movements. Similar movement. First step, the second step, third step, fourth step. We may increase it. But similar activity is there always conjunctively at a faster rate. Thus Campbell and Thies, they say, it is the performance prerequisite to do motor actions under given conditions in minimum of time. कम से कम समय में हम ऐसी एक्टिविटीज करें जो कि प्री रिक्विजिट हैं किसी मेजर एक्शन से पहले. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, टेकिंग ए लॉन्ग जंप, we have to run some distance, we have to cover some distance. That is prerequisite. Without that action, we cannot jump. But if we perform that activity, prerequisite activity, then we do the motor activity, means jumping activity, motor activity means with some speed, then we can jump better. Now it generally depends upon heredity. It is given by the parents. This property is given by the parents. From the parents we inherit it. Sometimes no distance is covered, as I told you, that horizontal bar in a gymnastics. It can be measured through reflex test or short races. We can perform some reflex test. Reflex test means giving a question and answer at the same moment. So we giving some work and finding the result at the same time. Similarly, short races. We perform short races and we can measure the speed of the person. Other examples are fast break in basketball. Basketball, 4 or 5 persons are there in front of us, and I have to take the ball towards the D of the other side. Then I'll make a fast break and I'll take the ball there itself. Running between wickets in cricket. In cricket, we have to take runs. So we go from this wicket to this wicket, this wicket to this wicket. Immediately we come back. So that is speed. In hockey and football also, with the ball we go and we move fast and then we score the goal. In sprint races, in 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter race, we run very fast. Only we make the speed and reach the destination. And the third point in your components is flexibility or endurance. We take endurance first. Endurance is सहन क्षमता. कितनी क्षमता है हमें सहने की. It is the ability to sustain or continue activity. Harry says, it is the ability to resist fatigue. Fatigue को resist करते रहो, थकावट को tolerate करते रहो, तब भी do something. That is called endurance. Distance races and major games like lawn tennis, etc. It can be measured through distance run or time factor races. We give a certain time that in this much time you have to cover this much distance. Or we can measure through distance races, distance run. This is also of two types. One is muscular endurance, muscular short-term endurance, to work under conditions of fatigue. And second is cardiovascular endurance. Cardiovascular means ability of cardiorespiratory system to provide oxygen even when body is under conditions of fatigue. When speed is less, that is road cycling, marathon race, cross-country race, it is cardiovascular endurance. And when we work under the conditions of fatigue, this is muscular endurance. Endurance can also be divided into two parts: aerobic endurance, anaerobic endurance. Aerobic means in the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic means in the absence of oxygen. For short races, there may be absence of oxygen. We run for a very short time. In weightlifting, we give a jerk. For a moment, we stop we can say taking breath. We stop taking breath and we lift the weight. That is for a very short time. Oxygen may not be used, may not be required. But in short duration, they require high rate of energy expenditure. There may be expenditure of energy, but there may not be requirement of oxygen. And in long races, aerobic endurance is there. We persist the activity for a longer time and we rely heavily on oxygen. For example, I told you that lawn tennis, marathon race, cross-country race, etc. The fourth point can be flexibility. Our body should be flexible, our muscles should be flexible. It is defined as the maximum range of movement possible at a joint. This is a joint. So maximum range I can move my arm from here to here only, not here. But similarly, I cannot go down. So maximum range it should be there. Maximum range of movement possible at a point. David Lamb says flexibility is the range of motion of the joints of the body. There are many joints in the body, maybe a knee joint, maybe ankle joint, maybe hip joint, maybe this arm joint, shoulder joint, many joints are there. So he says flexibility is the range of motions of the joints of the body. Flexibility largely depends upon structure of joints. What is that structure? Whether it is knee joint or it is arm joint or it is shoulder joint. It depends upon muscles. Muscles means peshi, tissues, and ligaments. Ligaments are also type of tissues, but band of tissues we call them. So flexibility is important to perform daily routine work because it can prevent injury, especially the low back pain. The low back pain, it is only when the muscles are pulled or they are not flexible. It is also essential in games like gymnastics, yoga, swimming, athletics. In many games, flexibility is important. It is a further of two types. One is active flexibility. Active is the flexibility of the joints to perform movements with greater amplitude and range without external help. There is no external help and only joints they work self. So that is called static flexibility. Again, it is of two types: active flexibility, static flexibility, and dynamic. Static is the flexibility from stationary position. For example, sideward bending. Stationary, we are standing, but sideward bending is there. Arm rotation. Arm rotation is there. We are standing, arm rotation is there. And neck rotation is also there. Neck rotation, it is also standing at one point. Then dynamic flexibility, it is the flexibility while in motion. For example, gymnastics, dance, swimming, motion is also there, and flexibility we are using. Then we have the second flexibility. One is I told you active flexibility, and second is passive flexibility. Active flexibility is of two types, static and dynamic. Now passive flexibility, it is with the help of partner. The actions we perform, the ability of the joint to perform movements with external help, with some partner. Suppose I have my two hands here and two hands are kept by the other person, then we move like this. We are moved like this with the help of partner. I am stretching with the help of the partner. Similarly, my one leg can be lifted by the partner and he may leave it down, he may come up with that leg. So that is with the help of partner. So with the help of the partner, the flexibility is called passive flexibility. Without the help of partner, it is called active flexibility. And active flexibility again of two types. One is static at a standing position and dynamic in motion. So the fifth now point will be taken after flexibility. It is coordination. The coordination in muscles should be there. The coordination is the combination of speed, strength, endurance, and flexibility. All the four components which you have studied. So coordination is the combination of all. It is the ability of the body to perform movement with perfection and efficiency. With perfection and efficiency. We should do, perfection means completely, and efficiency means with say dakshta ke saath. What we do, that is proper coordination. The word coordination is derived from agility. The body should be agile. Only then our different parts can coordinate with each other. Movements necessary for games and sports, that is coordination. In gymnastics exercises, especially for floor and bar exercises, the flexibility, the coordination is there. In खो एक रनर दौड़ता रहता है जिग जैग मैनर में इधर उधर, और डिफेंडर जो हैं उसको डिफेंड करते हैं, उसको पकड़ते हैं. 9 डिफेंडर्स एंड 1 or 2 रनर्स, but there should be coordination between the parts of the body. Only then he can save himself. In basketball also, there offensive move, there will be defensive move maybe, and in all these moves, coordination is very necessary. So these were the factors of components, we can say, of physical fitness. And now wellness, components of wellness. Wellness does not mean that we are free from disease. It's not only a sense of the disease. It has several components. This is about physical fitness, we can say. Physical fitness, emotional wellness, we can say, social wellness, intellectual wellness, spiritual wellness, and occupational wellness. What is physical wellness? You know, we have studied already that we should be physically fit. Only then we can work. We can perform our tasks. Fitness of the muscle should be there. Cardiovascular fitness should be there. We should have proper diet, nutritious diet, balanced diet, and we should avoid drugs. Then only we can maintain the physical fitness. So physical wellness will be possible only if we take care of these things. Then we have emotional wellness. Emotions wellness means emotions ना हो, जैसे एंगर ना हो, हमारा हैप्पीनेस भी ज़्यादा ना हो. So they are called emotions. Emotionally, we should be well-adjusted person. Only then we can live harmoniously. That person who is not emotional, he will remain free from worries and tensions. So this is about emotional wellness, that emotionally we should be well. Social wellness, you know that we are living in society. In the society, we should help each other. We should sympathize with each other. We should be loyal. We should be truthful, and make a person. These things, they will make a person social. So we will be socially well if all these qualities we have, and it is the ability to interact successfully with different persons in society. Then we have intellectual wellness. Intellectual means mind. Our mind should be alert, and we should be help acting quickly and correctly in any situation. It improves intellectual levels. Insight, दूरदर्शिता होनी चाहिए आदमी में. थिंकिंग पावर होनी चाहिए, सोचने की शक्ति होनी चाहिए. एंड द एंटिसिपेशन, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंटिसिपेशन मीन्स पहले ही आभास हो जाना चाहिए हमें क्या होने जा रहा है दुख और सुख का. दो वी आर नॉट गॉड, बट वी कैन एंटिसिपेट द थिंग्स. When we are not studying, we can anticipate that we are not going to get good marks. But if we are studying hard, the result may change. But we are hoping that we will get good marks. तो आभास पहले से ही हो जाता है. तो that will be the intellectual wellness. Then we have spiritual wellness. It makes a person ethically, morally and spiritually sound. मीन्स नैतिकता आ जाए उस इंसान में, आध्यात्मिकता आ जाए उस इंसान में, तभी वो लोगों के साथ अच्छी तरह रह सकेगा, रिलीजन को रिस्पेक्ट देगा और अपनी फैमिली वैल्यूज को शो करेगा. दैट इज स्पिरिचुअल वेलनेस. सो स्पिरिचुअली वी शुड बी वेल. Then one more important thing is occupational wellness. Everyone is doing some occupation, one type or of the other. But if we are not giving time to the family, we do not have leisure time with us, then our life may become dull. There may be some family disputes, and we may not enjoy the life properly. So, it helps to achieve a balance between work, leisure, and family life so that it promotes health, a sense of job satisfaction, and family life. Family life is important. Our job is also important. We should be satisfied with our job, and we should have leisure time always. So these are the factors. These are the components, we can say, of the wellness. So 5 components were of the physical fitness, and these components are of wellness. So we should take care of these components and develop our body physically as well as socially, mentally, and in any other way. Only then the life will be possible properly. Thank you very much.